Good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm the Moon Mama. Yesterday I was talking to someone and they were like, "What's your name? Should I call you?" Like a new client. "Should I call you Moon Mama?" My name is Monique. That's my birth name, Monique. Monique Ruffin. Monique Cassandra Ruffin. Um, Today is Saturday, and Saturday is the day governed by Saturn. And Saturn is currently in Capricorn. Saturn is also retrograde right now. And so Saturn is the planet that governs our structures, the planet that governs the way we discipline ourselves, the things that we're doing on a daily basis that actually put our lives together. It's like the puzzle pieces that you put together, and the discipline and the practice and the falling down and getting back up. And when I think about Saturn and discipline is something that I feel like I have sort of never had. Like as a child, I just felt like I was a feral child, like I was just wild. And I feel like all of my academic success, which was not a lot, but it was there, was really because I was lucky. Because I had Jupiter conjunct my sun. And not that I'm not intelligent or smart, but I've not been disciplined, right? Discipline is this thing that we do where we study and we give something time and energy. We focus all our energy and time in a particular way. And I didn't do that with academics. And I didn't do that with anything in my life except men and boys. And yesterday, if you listened to my video, I was telling you about this pattern that I've seen inside of myself where I'm in fantasies and fantasizing, and they can be all sorts of fantasies, but often times they have been sexual fantasies. And the thing to understand why I'm saying that is a violation is because we live in an energetic system, and this is all about energy. This space here, our bodies, matter is the least of who we are. So what's going on in our heads and all that sort of stuff is how we're spending our energy. So for me, once puberty hit, literally, I was 13 when I started having sex. And between 13 and 2 years ago, my whole life was just caught up in this, oh my God, who am I going to love? Who's going to come and rescue me? It's the patterning. It's what we're taught as children. As little girls, we're given Cinderella and Snow White, and we're taught that when love comes, we're going to be happy and we're going to be fulfilled. So it drives that fantasy life, that is available because we've been imprinted and implanted with these stories that are false that then capture our energy. And I'm always asking, what could I use that energy for? What else could I use that fantasizing and desiring and lusting and wanting and craving for? And I also asked, what would happen if women all over the world started realizing that we've been conditioned and trained to project our energy onto men, and we do this internal thing? Like, what if we were focused on, because this is energy you can use to heal your body. This is energy you can use to heal your children, your community. This is energy you can use to build businesses. This is energy you can use to grow gardens. This is energy we can use because it's real energy. It's like the unformed energy within women is the realest energy there is, because if you see what happens when we get pregnant, it's that energy that then begins to function around that seed, that sperm and egg in your body, and then it builds a body. So this energy is very creative. It is very powerful. And what would happen if we used it for ourselves? If we used it to really clarify like who we are and what we want and what we're here to be and what we're here to do. And that's discipline. Like literally, I am refocusing my energy. I'm on this sugar fast. I'm focusing. I'm building my classes. I'm focusing on, now I'm going to be doing a lot of homeschooling because of the coronavirus, and my son isn't going back to school. So I'm going to be using the energy towards, teaching my son and making sure that he is understanding this stuff like crystals and energies and oils and astrology, because that's really the thing that's going to be helping us as we move forward to understand the unseen practices, the alchemic practices. So I'm going to be teaching my son these kinds of things. I'm starting a program for young girls. I'm going to be teaching young girls how to harness their energy. Can you imagine if when you were 12 and 13 years old, somebody talked to you about your sexual energy and told you that it is literally your spiritual energy and your creative energy, and started helping you understand how to harness it and not point it towards boys and not make it be like, I need a boyfriend to validate me. Like, really, can you imagine that? So I'm going to be starting a class for that as well. And so a Saturn day, Saturn in Capricorn is about new structures. And like I said, Saturn is retrograde. So it literally is seeing how you are disciplining yourself. Like, how do you use your energy? What do you do when you wake up first thing in the morning? What kind of foods are you eating? How are those foods informing your body? Who are you in relationship with? Who are the people that you are sharing energy with, sharing power with? And do those people inspire you, or do those people bring your frequency down? Really getting clear about how you are functioning. The moon today is in Cancer. Cancer, the moon is at home in Cancer. So this is perfect because Cancer is about our feelings and our internal world. And so this is a great day for you to pay attention to your internal world, your emotions, your feelings, how you're thinking, what your feelings are. Like, are you in your body? That's the thing, right? It's like the work for me that I have been asking myself is, how can I get into my body and begin to circulate the energy in my body in ways that is holistic, bringing myself back to what I would call like my innocence before my energy got pulled into like sexual, desirous stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because goodness knows we love sex and desire, but I want to be at choice in it. I don't want to be used by the energy. I want to be the one who is in command of the energy. And that's not how I've been with it up till now. So, I want you to know that based upon the video yesterday, a lot of people responded. Thank you. I want you to know that it really is because we live in an energy-based system that it's important for us to be responsible with how we're using our energy. And, if you live in a space of wholeness and love and joy, then we can connect with one another energetically and we can share energy in that way. But most of us are in a space of scarcity and not having enough, and feeling like I said, our minds are not connected to our bodies. So we don't realize that we're the source of love, and we are energetically like pulling love. It's like we feel like love is out there. So then that makes those energetic fantasy type experiences a violation, because they're not anchored in wholeness, or like tantra, where there's a conscious awareness of how you're sharing energy with someone in the physical presence or just in the mental presence, but it still needs to be born out of something that's holistic, joy-filled, love-centered, as opposed to fear, scarcity, neediness, and lack. And so you just have to see where you are with it. I know that I have been in a space of lack. I have been in a space of scarcity. So I'm working to heal that now. And what I'm doing is I'm changing my diet. I'm changing my relationship to my body and my mind so that I can begin to redirect that energy in ways that are incredible. One of the things that, it's our brain is it will do whatever we tell it to, and our energy is a force that runs through us. And they say we don't use all of our brain mass and all that sort of stuff, but we can heal if we learn how to use our energy. Reiki, we can heal with a Reiki touch. We can do so much if our energy is aligned holistically, lovingly, and through the awareness that we are whole, perfect, and complete. Okay, I would encourage you to sign up for the Mars retrograde class. The Mars retrograde class is focused on shifting your identity, like really doing the work to shift your identity from outside of you to inside of you. And Mars is the planet of embodiment. So it's like, look at your life and see how you're embodying your life and how you are actually functioning. And that has been the thing that has brought me to this conversation we're having. As I'm doing the work in the Mars retrograde class, I'm seeing that I'm not embodied, that I'm in my head. And I'm, it's like how to actually walk the talk, how to live it. This work is not easy, but it's really valuable and worthy work, and it's life-changing. And so, I encourage you to join the Mars retrograde course. The moon course is closed for now. We will start a next one. The next one will begin like September 11th or 12th or something like that, I think. And then you guys will be able to join again. Okay, peace and blessings. Have a wonderful day. I'm the Moon Mama. Bye-bye.